I'd like to make a ceramic fisherman with a lobster trap on his back. First I made an armature using straws and a glue gun. The larger body straw has a dowel inserted, a hole drilled, and into this I can screw a drywall screw that's fitted into the end of another dowel, all for support. I laid down layers of cardboard with the glue gun to create a support for the base so that the base would be thick but not too thick. This will create a little bit of a hollow space underneath. And then I began putting on the clay for the base. When I was young, I used to go on the island with my father to help him back up traps. He would land his traps after the winter season by dropping them off at the high water mark, and we would go on in late May and back them up onto the land and stack them for the summer. In this sculpture I hope to capture that scene to some extent of walking up over a slippery landing with a lobster trap on your back. Now I'm adding clay to the straw armature to create the figure. The straws will allow the clay to shrink as it dries and will be burned away during firing. It took quite much time to make the armature and to set it all up, but it will be well worth it, I think. The straws were cut to length so as to give me the right proportions for the figure. One arm will be holding the trap and the other will be dragging and carrying a buoy on a line. That's why one arm is up and in back and the other is down and in front. Placing the lobster trap on his back, balanced and positioned in the way that we used to carry them, could be a bit tricky, but I'll give it a try. That's enough on the figure for now. I'll spray it down and call it a wrap. I have a silicone mold of a lobster trap that I will use to form the trap, and that will save me a lot of time from building one from scratch. I'm going to just press the clay into the mold. By the way, I'm using paper clay, which will help make joining all this together later on a lot easier. I'll leave the lobster trap out to dry to a nearly dry state, more than leather hard. And that's it for today. Hope it was worth watching.